Yo, VIP. Let's kick it.
Hi and welcome back to Luck's Garage. I'm Jason and I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. We had a good 4th. We were down in Florida, had a chance to go by the beach one day, and also had a chance to check out a new diecast show I'd never been to before. It's put on by KPS Hobbies out of Melbourne, Florida. It's a really cool show. It's right there at their business. They got it set up in the parking lot and into their warehouse. Now I didn't do my traditional filming, but I'll put in what I did take right here. Looks good in here. Hey, how are you?
Hey! Hold on. I'm trying to fix this. I'm repairing.
So that's the calendar.
Good morning.
Thank you, dear.
No problem.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Cool little show here in Florida. Just kind of skim over real quick. And it's outside in the parking lot, which is really cool too. People are set up all around. There's going to be a show at the end of January in 2026. We'll get some information on that put on there too.
Yeah, I can tell him.
And you can kind of see the way things are set up there. It's really laid back, family friendly, free event, which is really cool. Outside parking lot into their warehouse right there at their business. It's really cool setup. Anyway, we'll get into what we ended up finding. Now, unfortunately, I didn't find anything for our Beat 16 challenge this week, but we did find some really cool stuff. Right off the bat, we'll start off with this Color Racers 2 55 Chevy, or Chevy 55, whichever way they want to say it. But that says it both ways because this is actually a foreign package. You can see that it's got English writing and it's got foreign writing there. And in there on the back you can kind of see the different cars that was available. And this come out in 1989. And cool little 55 Chevy Color Racers there. Love the Color Racers, so I had to pick it up. Then this is something really cool that I picked up. This is the Top Speed 2-pack. It's really cool. Now this is actually in a foreign pack also, and this actually goes to the track set that I picked up from my buddy the other day. And in Top Speed.
Prepare for the most advanced Hot Wheels ever with floating front axle, polycarb body. It's Top Speed. Set your launcher and unleash the power of Hot Wheels Top Speed. Race Top Speed. Jump Top Speed. Crash Top Speed.
Yeah!
Now challenge the pipe fight set.
Do it again!
Can you make it through the pipe? Or will you crash? Hot Wheels Top Speed Ultra Pipe Fight set comes with 2 cars and launchers. Others sold separately for use only with Top Speed cars.
And I've been wanting to find some cars to go with this. Well, after I bought that, then I got this. After I got it home, I did realize when I bought it that it was all foreign writing. So I actually want to buy an English version of this to go with this, so it'll make a cool setup. And there on the back you can see your different cars there. And all these were made in 1994, which is really cool. So I went ahead and picked up that top speed car there. These cars have a little, like I guess a rubber band or something underneath, and they've got a little hook on the bottom. Pull them back, they shoot forward. Really cool setup. Anyway, of course went by the dollar table. Ended up finding some 55 gassers from the dollar table. I'm not going to pass up on those. Also found a couple more gassers here on the dollar table. And I found this Roger Dodger here on the dollar table, so I went ahead and picked it up. And then while I was also at the dollar table, found a few more pieces here. This is the new, newer casting that come out not too long ago. The 75 Chevy Blazer custom. And then of course I picked up a duck and roll. I'm going to pick up duck and rolls for $1 just because a lot of people like them and they're very popular. And I picked up another one of the Ducatis in the Moon Eye deco, because I've got a buddy that actually is wanting that piece, so I went ahead and picked it up for him. And I also picked up a couple of Matchbox, which I don't do a whole lot of, but I thought that was real cool. I actually had this one loose already, and I hadn't seen it on the package, and it was on the dollar table, so I went ahead and picked it up. I said, why not? This is from 1994, still in the package there, so thought that was cool. And I picked up the Willie Street Rod from back in the day, and this one's also from 1994 there, and it was on the dollar table, which was really cool. Also picked up one more Matchbox. I had to pay a little bit more for this one, but this one's really cool. I don't know what's much cooler than a Volkswagen Baja with T-tops. It's called the Sand Digger, and that thing is pretty cool right there. And this is from 1983 right there, so that's really cool. So I went ahead and picked it up. Said, what's cooler than a Baja Bug with T-tops? I don't know. Also something that we had talked about on our live not too long ago, somebody had said, hey, do you know anything about Creepsters? And I didn't. And I was looking through some loose cars, and I actually found one loose that I had. Well, I happened to go by the show there, and a guy had a couple of them. So I ended up picking up first two carded Creepsters that I've ever owned. This is the Bonehead, which is really cool. It says glows in the dark there. And it's by Playing Mantis. And this was made in 2004. So that's really cool. There's all your different creatures there on the back. You've got your Bonehead, your Freaking Rod, Goober Gear, Sting Thing, I-Beam, Brainstorm. Then you got your good guys, which is, this guy is a good guy. This is the hide and seek there. That's really cool. He's got a top hat on, got some fingers coming out of the top of his top hat. And then your good guys here on the back, you've got your hide and seek, your Orbit, your Nitro Stalker, Go-Go Gremlin, Mouth Off, and Webmasters. Now if you look in there close at the wheels, this does have like Johnny Lightning wheels, but it's made by Playing Mantis. It's not branded as Johnny Lightning, but obviously they're using some of the wheels, and Playing Mantis owned Johnny Lightning back then, so that was cool to pick up a couple of them. Something I'll be looking for. I want to get the full set of these eventually, and I actually would rather have them loose, so I'll be looking for them more loose now that I have a good and an evil on the package. Something else that my wife was wanting before we got there was the new, she'd been talking about wanting the new Quick Chat there, the Fisher Price telephone. Here's a real Fisher Price telephone, and you can kind of see where they took the real thing and turned it into this, which is awesome. Still got the same, you know, nostalgic look. And my wife was wanting that piece, so we ended up finding that. So she'll be putting that probably up in her office or something. But really cool piece. I've been wanting it since they said it was coming out, so I went ahead and picked it up. Well, let me see if I can get it back over here. So I thought that was cool. Then, of course, I collect arrows, and I picked up this arrow from the gentleman that had actually bought it new in 2000 off the peg. And this is a 2000 treasure hunt of the Lakester. And you can see there on the back wheels are completely missing, which is really cool. And I talked to the gentleman for quite a while, and he told me that he actually found this on the peg in 2000, and he's kept it ever since. And he's slowly starting to sell some of his collection. And I went ahead and picked it up, told him I collected arrows, and I thought that was a real cool piece. And then also, I picked up this piece. And this is a 5-pack of the Harley Davidson, but if you'll look there, it's going to be hard to see. This won't close correctly because the whole front end has been put on crooked. It's like latched in one side, not latched in the other. And on top of that, this wheel is jammed up into the fender wheel of that. I'm sure if you opened it and you pulled the wheel down, you could fix that. But that's really cool the way the hood was put on, because only one side's put on. On the driver's side, the passenger side here is off, so it won't ever close correctly. So I went ahead and picked that 5-pack up. Also, a couple weeks back, when I was at the, a few weeks back actually now, when I was at the Webster Swaparama, I picked up a 5-pack of these. And I was like, if 5-packs are $5, I'm just going to go ahead and pick this one up. This is the General Mills 5-pack. It's got your harder to find Camaro there, and this one's complete with the charger unit. I don't know if y'all noticed mine from the other day. Somebody had opened this, took the Daytona out, and put a Firebird in. But that's the 1997 Designer's Collection of General Motors there, with your Redline 7-spoke wheels on your cars there. Pretty cool. And I believe that's everything that we ended up picking up at the show. And I also stopped at Target while we were there, and I walked in and they had this. I've never seen one of these before. This is a Matchbox 2023 Toyota GR Supra, and the reason I picked it up is because it had a red card. All the rest of them were normal cards like what you see here, and then this one was just in the mix. So I just thought it was different, and come to find out it's some kind of red edition for Matchbox. Like I said, it was the only car that was there in this kind of card, so I just went ahead and picked it up. Thought it was cool. And then I also picked up some 5-packs while I was there. I got the new tuned 5-pack. I couldn't pass it up because I need the 83 Silverado there. I collect all the 83 Silvies, so I bought it just so I could get this one car out there so you can kind of see all the different cars there. It's a pretty cool setup. But like I said, I just needed that one tuned 83, so I picked it up for that. I also picked up the Hot Wheels Gasser 5-pack set. Another one of those. I'll be opening one of these. Probably this will be my next video. Will be opening all my. Got a lot of stuff that people's been asking me to open. But anyway, I bought this Hot Wheels Gassers 5-pack there because of the 55 Gasser. And I also bought a Formula 1 5-pack. I've had a buddy asking me if I see one of these to pick it up for him. And I ended up finding that at Target too, so I thought that was cool. So I went ahead and picked it up. And that's pretty much everything we picked up in Florida. Had a great time at the KPS Hobbies Diecast Show. I'm hoping to get back to that one soon. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you like what you're seeing, please like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I'd appreciate it. If there's anything else you want to know more about or see more of, put it in the comments. I'll try to get it in one of the next ones. Also have a live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Talk about Hot Wheels, diecast, whatever, toys. If you like any of that stuff, put your notification bells on. You'll know when I go live. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I appreciate everybody coming back and seeing me, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Thank you. Gizmo. You ready? Now, we didn't find anything for our Big 16 challenge, unfortunately, but we're still on the lookout for that. We got 10 more to go. 55 gassers. So I picked up a few 55 gassers there. Why won't this focus? So anyway, we hit the taller table. Bang. Had a great 4th of July. Hope everybody else had a great 4th of July. Hope you got your 10 digits. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Come on, 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 come on. It's good to be king, have your world, it's good to be king, all the little girl. Bang, still the official, unofficial sponsor of Lux Garage. All right, White Knight, got the main machine here. La 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 la. You know, walk around and see it like I normally do. I usually blah 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 blah. This is a 55 Chevy from the Color Racers 2. Why is this thing not focusing on the 55 Chevy? What is going on here? What about it, Fink? What about it, Marvin? don't know what to call you, Green. Pinky, Marvin, and Fink hanging out. They were heading out to Florida, Tennessee. Florida, Tennessee. What kind of crap is that? What is wrong with me today? I can't get nothing out of my mouth. Wow. Wow, wow. Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's wrong with me? I don't know. Can't get anything out of my mouth today. Hello? Yeah, what's wrong with me? I don't know. I can't get anything out of my mouth. Oh, okay. I'll try to slow down. Do better. Thank you. It's the wrong number.
Don't worry, folks. After all, it's only a cartoon.